What's going on, Fly Gang? Welcome back to the channel, gang. Y'all see where we at, man. We on our way to Chicago. I'm running a little bit late, man. A lot of late, because of somebody, the camera person. I won't tell y'all who that is. I won't point any elbows, but y'all should know who it is, man. The person had to get dressed and do all the extra stuff, but we gonna be there, man. We gonna make it. And we're gonna make it safe. I'm working on being a better driver, but squash all of that, man. We on our way to my boy AMS drop over at Burdeens, man. It's AMS and Friends, so he got 8 people dropping, including him. So he's number 8. I got 3 fitties that I'm looking at, man. I'm gonna put the pack right here on the screen, somewhere on the screen, man. But my boy P Rose dropping down Paulion. He finna drop. He dropping with him. I don't know everybody else who dropping, but P Rose got a nice fit. He got a Diamonds back John. That mug tough. And then AMS got an Angels. Yeah, he got an Angels John. And then it's a Braves, Atlanta Braves John. That's tough. So we gonna figure out which one I'm gonna get. They all tough, but those 3 stuck out to me the most. I could put a fit together with them bad boys too. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. But when we get there, we're gonna talk to, all the creators, figure out, their creative process on all the fitties there. And then on top of that, after that, we're gonna talk to the people around there. And then we're gonna, do what we normally do on this vlog, man. It's the fitted vlogger, your boy IMBs. And so with that being said, we are out. Until we get there, I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Peace.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk, JR?
What's going on, Fly Gang? Your boy is back in this mug. We are in Chicago, G. We finna cross the street and go over to Burdeens right now. There go Elle and her sister. Dang. Go. I guess we can't go, but yeah, I'm finna go peep this drop, man. My boy AMS in here. I'm gonna talk to the homies a little bit, kick it with some people, and I'm gonna head back to the fort to Indiana, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know once when we get there. Actually, I'm gonna run up in there. They talking to me, so they done messed up my spiel. I'm gonna go up in here, grab what I need, talk to the homies a little bit, and then we gonna slide back to the fort, man. So I'm gonna hit y'all back once when we get up in here, man. So peace.
Like they're all during starting at 2 something now.
What's the name of the fit? And what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, this is the Texas Rangers final season. The inspiration for it was Time Out Market, which is here in Chicago. There's a bunch of locations, but that was the inspo for this one. I just did it based off Time Out Market in Chicago.
Okay. So, where is that? Where is that?
Somewhere in Chicago. I'm from New York. I don't know. I just found the inspo and I just did it based off that.
So, out of this whole table, if you didn't drop this fitted today, don't be biased either. Which one would you pick? Which one you going home with?
Which one would I pick and go home with? It definitely won't be AMS's. Nah. More than likely it'll be either AMS. Damn, it's hard because the Braves is fine. I won. I'm gonna just go AMS.
So you got AMS. All right. So any future drops? Anything you got coming?
Definitely. I have the as you know, I did a Rocky Balboa inspired fitted before, so I'm gonna just keep that going with the Adrian. I already did a Apollo Crease, so I'm gonna just keep that going, man. And then I have other projects besides that, but they're all in New York though.
Okay, where they dropping?
Home game, New York.
Okay. So let the people know where to find you at.
Right now, you can find me in Burdeens because that's where it's lit. It's good vibes here. I love it. They showed nothing but good hospitality. I will come back again anytime. Chilling, man. I'm having fun, man. I'm just enjoying Chicago. I want more tacos though. I ain't gonna lie.
How you feel about it? How you feel about Chicago?
Well, I've been around good people. This is my first time, yeah. So it's been nothing but good vibes the whole time I've been here.
But it's the Midwest. Love everywhere.
Yeah, don't fall for the rumors about Chicago. There's good places in Chicago.
Hey, it's amazing places.
Yes, and it's a very pretty city as well.
Very. You been to the Bean?
I don't even know what that is. I just know I've been to the city. I don't know what the places are called over here, like what y'all call them, but I've been to a few places.
Okay, so I'm from Fort Wayne. I'm still part of the Midwest.
All right.
But I'm in Indiana, 3 hours away now. But go to the Bean. The Bean is the big ass glass.
All around, I know what you're talking about. It's I know. I think I went in New York now.
Okay.
They was trying to say that we copied off of y'all.
Okay.
But now I know. Now it's kind of true. Y'all had it first.
Yeah, go to the Bean. Check that out, man. You gotta get your infamous picture over there.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that people be. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that out. The only thing I haven't seen was the river that runs through your city downtown. It's like a canal, like a river.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been there yet.
It's over there by Michigan Ave, I think.
Yeah, I gotta visit that.
Yeah, it's over there. Pull up over there. You should go. When you see it, you should want to see it during what's the holiday in March? St. Patrick's. They make the water green.
I'll be back here again though. I like it out here. Everything's cheap too, even the Ubers.
Hey, compared to New York, it gotta be.
Yeah, definitely.
It gotta be. What's your gas prices out there?
Gas prices? It's always high, like $5 and better, sometimes $4. It depends. It fluctuates. You know, it depends on the president and the times. You know.
That shit crazy. Good look, bro.
But what's your name again, though, bro?
Sean.
Sean.
I am Jesus on Instagram.
Cool. I'm about to hit you up.
Actually, I am Fitted Jesus on Instagram. Yes, sir. All right, so show them the fitted.
That's why you guys gotta communicate.
All right, what was the inspiration behind this joint?
The inspiration is this jersey I got on right here. It's the Mamba jersey.
Of course.
So if you look at it close, it's got like snake scales on it.
Yeah.
So it's got the graphite black. So I wanted to do like a Laker inspired hat, but differently than we've seen it kind of be done before.
Okay. So this actually is different. That's why I was fucking with it. I like this one. Why you do the Los Angeles script instead of the LA?
Right now, I mean, because I figured it says Lakers on the jersey, so Los Angeles Lakers, and then that logo right now is it's hot right now. That Los Angeles jersey print.
I haven't seen this one as much. I seen it once. I got only one of these from last year. She Styles dropped.
Yeah.
That's probably the only one with the actual script I seen. But that mother tough. So, all right, let's get into some regular questions.
Okay.
So, top three NBA top three.
Top three of all time?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You putting Kobe on there?
Yeah, I'm putting Kobe on there.
Top 3?
Yeah, I'm putting Kobe. I'm putting Jordan, Kobe, all time. Or are we just talking about like
All time.
what I grew up on?
All time.
Oh, we can.
We can do what you grew up on.
So I'm doing Kobe, Jordan. I'm gonna say it, bro. I'll put LeBron up there too.
I was about to say, man, you ain't finna do my boy LeBron like that, man. Don't do LeBron, bro.
LeBron's up there too.
So anybody that's leaving Bron off y'all list, man, we gonna have to shoot the fade, bro.
Stop the hate. Stop the hate.
Bron is the truth, bro. For real.
But I mean, I grew up watching Kobe and being fortunate enough to see Kobe a lot growing up in LA and shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like we're a little spoiled, bro, because now we put everybody at that bar. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe out there playing with like dislocated shoulders and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I just seen one where he was shooting with the ACL. Like,
shot the free throws still. Yeah.
I'm like, dang, no, he was in the game with a torn ACL.
Yeah, and shot 2 free throws afterwards still.
Yeah, he shot a 3-point too, and I'm like, most people can't even shoot that.
Nah, they getting carried off the court. No?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Kobe was going crazy.
Yeah.
So, you from LA?
Yeah, I'm from LA.
All right, so what's the best spot to get tacos from?
Oh man, honestly, I can't even tell you the name, but it's probably a little taco stand in the middle of East LA, bro. I think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's not even a restaurant. The best place to get LA is a little taco spot it's on the street. Not even a restaurant, bro. You getting your food on a paper plate and you standing up eating your tacos, dog.
Hey, them be the best spots anyway.
Seriously though.
Do they over-season though?
No.
Or is it perfect?
Bomb, perfect, bro.
I need mine a tad bit over-seasoned.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If the steak not seasoned, like just a little bit over-seasoned, bro, I can't. It just tastes dry.
It's seasoned, not over-seasoned.
Okay. All right, bet.
Yeah.
So, on this table, if you had to pick one out of all of these that's not yours, which one you taking home?
Damn, you put me on the spot.
What's your second best?
My second choice, other than my own hat, will be probably that Braves, bro.
The Braves?
Not gonna lie. Probably shout out to Flex, bro. That's probably my.
That mug is fire, bro. That mug is fire.
Don't get it twisted. AMS and Angels is dope too, but I'm such a diehard Dodger fan that I will not wear Angels hat. So that kind of takes it off the table for me.
I'm a Dodgers fan too, but I had to grab that.
Yeah, that Angels is fire too.
That Angels is.
I won't wear it, so it's like I still bought it. Don't get me wrong, but I won't ever wear it, bro.
That Angels and that Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
That Diamondbacks that Paulie did was fucking crazy.
But like speaking collectively, I think this whole pack is dope. I think we all did our thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something somebody.
Like I was saying there, like I don't think any of the hats look alike. I think there's something for everybody, like as far as color scheme wise, you know what I mean? Color palettes,
logo wise.
We didn't do nobody did the same teams.
Yeah.
And it's just it's like the definition of a variety pack, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
That kind of just happened too. We didn't really plan on it. Like we didn't discuss. We didn't have to go to the table like, okay, you guys are both doing it LA. When you got to change your hat. No, this is how it came out. Like just off the top, off organically. So
I like the fact you did a LA too, because you from LA. You did,
So I made it a point. I could have done I had a White Sox hat that just dropped in LA. Actually,
okay.
Like
where at?
Like 2 weeks ago at Hat Club LA.
Okay.
So I could have dropped that out here, but I always said if I was ever gonna go like to another state and drop a hat, I'm gonna represent for my home team.
Got to. Hey, do me a favor though. You locked in with the Hat Club LA? Them people over there?
Yeah.
Look here, man. Shout out Hat Club LA, but I need y'all to stop playing with me, man. Y'all dropped a Fort Wayne fitted, man, and didn't put it online for like a month, and I missed it. I was upset,
those
bro.
in-store exclusives.
I was upset, bro. I missed it, and I wanted that bad boy, because that's where I'm from. Fort Wayne Wizards. That's where we from. Well, now it's the Tink House, but I'm trying to get every Fort Wayne fitted that I could find, bro. So when they dropped it, and it was clean too. When they dropped it, it's not too many clean ones.
Yeah.
It's only been that one, and then this other one I got from Toppers.
Okay.
Them the only two that's been fire to me.
Yeah.
But it's another one on Hat Club right now. It's like it's like dark green, bright green, and purple, like Halloween type colors. I'm not really, feeling it, so I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
Maybe when they drop the price a little bit, I'll just grab
when it goes on the clearance rack.
Exactly. I'll just grab it just to grab it. But for right now, I'm gonna need Hat Club to go ahead and LA, y'all go ahead and put y'all stuff online, man. Stop gatekeeping.
Put in the sales selection.
Or at least just save one for Deezus, man. Just save one for Deezus, man. Tell me to save one for me.
And save one. I'm gonna go pick it up when I'm back. Don't trip.
For sure. But it was good talking to you, my boy. We loving the LA fitted, man. Y'all come through and cop. We gonna have them. They gonna be online if they not sold out here. If they are, they gonna have pre-orders. So y'all get ready for them.
Yes.
Shout out to LA.
Thank you, bro.
For sure, family. All right, so which one yours, and explain the meaning behind it.
Yeah, so I'm Brett. I'm not an influencer on IG. My hat's Chicago, the White Sox. So basically, like AMS had hit me up asking about what we wanted to do, and I hadn't done any type of Chicago hat yet, and I knew it was with Burdeens, so I was like, all right, let's go ahead and go with the White Sox. And I had a Cubs dropping with Hat Club, and we wanted to try to do something different. So going through like backward, like in the creative process, thinking like what would make sense, and trying to think of like looking at other people who've done stuff in the community, not repeat something, get something kind of different. And then I was just scrolling through things that like happened and looking at the patch catalog against like what happened that time of the year, and like the White Sox have like a long storied history. I was like, well, what about the 05? And then I saw that they had this alternate patch, which is this one right here. And so I was like, that shit kind of looks different. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean, it's okay.
You can.
Okay, I want to not mess up this. And I had gone backward, and I was like, let's see what happened in 05, and I found out that Lollapalooza, the music festival that happened in Chicago, had started to resume. And then I was looking through, I was like, maybe we can do something tied to that. And then I found this concert poster that had it's like a purple bull holding like a metallic kind of blue-gray colored guitar with the promo and everything. It's like, why don't I go ahead and use that? So then that's kind of how the whole process started. And originally the hat was burnt orange, but I was like, we'd seen too much of that at that point, and I didn't want to kind of step on the fact that Jules also had a hat that was a similar colorway. So thinking more neutral, was like looking through like all these hats that we have, saw that like camel kind of worked really well, which is this with the graphite as like a neutral tone, and then I pulled it together where the front logo and everything, it's tied to the poster in terms of the font and the similar colors. So you got that black with like this blue gray, and then the patch is actually the guitar, the bull's hood, and all this white font, it glows in the dark because it's an electric guitar. So try to be obscure, like abstract on a way of approaching it, and being really meticulous in how like we do like the designs.
That's what's up. So, what was the thought process? Well, you already explained it, but what was the thought process behind the glow in the dark? Like, what made you want to do that?
So I knew that because of the festival going into nighttime, and it's a festival, you can't use an acoustic. So I was like, that's why I was like, let's make it a like glow in the dark, with an electric guitar. It's gonna be able to project and kind of hit the audience in a different kind of way.
That makes sense. All right, so why did you pick the White Sox over the Cubs?
So I had done a mock-up of the White Sox. I had not done a mock-up of the White Sox yet.
Okay.
The Cubs I had done with another store, and I was like, I want to do a White Sox hat. And this is like, it felt like on brand with Burdeens and being in Chicago and everything. And I feel like White Sox have like there's a real deep community and ties with Chicago, both sides in terms of like Cubs and Chicago and the White Sox. And it felt like, this was something that we could really kind of put together, especially with like the different options of the front logos and the script. And it's just something I thought that was like really different because you never see that.
You talking about the White Sox inside the...
Correct, and then also how
I was thinking
only Chicago, like you'll see it this White Sox or it says Chicago, but you never see like both in that jersey. jersey font. So I was
made
like,
me actually, when I seen it yesterday, I re-looked at all the fitteds because there's some heat on this table.
Right.
So I didn't know which one I wanted to get. So when I went back and looked at it, I was like, do that say White Sox?
yeah. So it's,
And then I went and looked at all my scripts, and I'm like, no, none of my scripts say White Sox on it.
right.
So
It's
that
either
shit
Chicago
fire.
or White Sox.
That's
And-
fire.
Yeah, so then the purple we used from the tie the poster back to the bull was purple. So you have little hits and cues into it. And then the baddie is the actual, all the poster is in that burnt orange kind of rust color. So it made a lot of sense to kind of just have little subtle kind of hints that would tie together and still look more of a neutral palette. Make the hat kind of talk for itself.
Okay, so I got two more questions.
Oh, for sure.
The first one is, it's a lot of heat on this table. So, if you didn't pick yours, if you didn't drop today,
Right.
which one you picking up?
So honestly, if I didn't know anyone and any of the stories tied to any of this stuff, the first hat I probably was gonna grab was the Texas.
Why? Why the Texas?
So black crown, indigo visor. You can wear it with a lot. I think I love that final season or stadium patch kind of thing for that.
That's fire.
For the Texas. And it just had a lot of versatility. And then you would say like, oh, well, what about like, maybe the LA or anything? The only thing is I feel like black and blue is easier to kind of coordinate and fit around compared to like maybe purple as much.
Yeah.
Even though it's a neutral, you have gray and then a different tone of gray. And if it wasn't that one, it was probably going to be Holy's D-backs.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
That mug's fire. I love that one.
Yeah, so it's some things like that I feel like if you're like new in the fitted game, you should try to gravitate to things that maybe you're comfortable with and go outside of that. Like I'm not going to wear a yellow hat every day.
Yeah.
Like I always look also. It's true. Like I'm always going to look for crowns that like I can wear and have the versatility. And it's like, am I going like hat first to shoes?
Yeah.
Or do I go shoes and then up?
Yeah.
And I'm that way. I do sneakers first and then I try to coordinate it like in a way that's like tasteful.
Okay, yeah, I do both. I do hat all the way down,
Sure.
shoes all the way up. I just, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, but I think everyone has like a kind of a different play on how they approach it, so it makes it more interesting, because like you have people who like really like loud like pops of color and just like the outfits like really kind of it's put together in a way that you have hits on like from top to bottom, versus like maybe just go super neutral and you're letting like the shoes do a lot of the talking, or you're letting the fitted do a lot of the talking, or maybe it's like an accessory.
Yeah.
Like maybe you have some type of weird type of like different off the wall kind of chain that you got in like some journey you had overseas, some crazy something like that, or it's just something as simple as like maybe you're like you have those like good nice Cartier frames. It kind of gets a little interesting, and I always find it cool with like people in the community when we talk about that type of stuff because they give their perspective is always so different than how I would. And it kind of makes me revisit like what I'm doing when I'm putting outfits together, especially as I get older. I'm not wearing graphic tees all the time. It's like more kind of I like blanks, better quality garments.
Exactly.
And then things that are gonna last the test of time.
Exactly. So the last question is for anybody that's trying to get to where you are today in a fitted community or any community, get them some type of advice.
Okay. So for me, what I think works is having honest conversations and just kind of making yourself somewhat vulnerable in the essence of like, man, I got a hobby. Like majority of people in this community are older adults. And it's harder to like build kind of relationships when you're older, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause you maybe have your circle of friends and you've grown up with those people, and it's like you don't necessarily want to add more people into that circle, or you're trying to branch into some other type of hobby, and it's like you feel like you're the new person out there. So it's like be a little more vulnerable, give yourself a chance to kind of say like, man, that's fucking dope. I really like vibe with you, or like, oh, you do this, I do that too. And I think that kind of springboarded and gave me an opportunity to have these moments where I'm like, I have someone here that, I mean, I met him through hats, and I talked to him almost every single day. And that was, how long I talked to him? He's not paying attention.
Hey, he's trying to get them hats on.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, let's see, I think really started getting back into it, peak of, like, beginning of 2019, going to 2020.
Okay, you've been on it for a minute.
Yeah, and then I think just that helped kind of enable just having conversations and just being able to kind of share like in a common interest.
I appreciate the fact that you said that because now I've been doing YouTube. I do YouTube, and now I am. This is finna be my 1 year of doing YouTube on Tuesday, I believe. So it was when I first got here. I just come in, get my hat, you know, record a little bit and leave.
Right.
Now I'm to the point to where I'm talking to everybody, I'm getting my hat, you know, chit-chatting it up, and everybody showing love and stuff like that. And I can do interviews like this. So I like the fact that you said that because it do get hard, especially like when you at this, like you hitting like 30 and stuff like that. Like you just to the point where you like, I don't know, you know, if I really want to go and be around these folks or this type of, you know, environment, like fresh out the gate. Now that I've been here so long, I'm cool with being around, you know, everybody and chilling and stuff like that. But at first, I was just like, there's a lot of people in here. I don't want to wait in these lines.
You start feeling like claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'm just like this, like who is everybody? And yeah, eventually it just all came together, and the consistency and meeting everybody, it helped me, you know, build to at least where I am right now. I'm trying to go further, but yeah, it at least helped me build to where I am right now. So.
Yeah, I think that to that point, I got the most amount of fulfillment out of the opportunities when I was able to visit where all these people are now friends of mine. They're like living constantly. Because it's like, I live in a city that's just, the fitted culture is not that. It hasn't really like evolved into that, but I'm working to try to build that under my own kind of way. And I mean, I'm talking to some of these guys for like 2 years and I hadn't even physically been in the same space with them. And that's a crazy concept. Like you're talking about, like we're like pen pals essentially.
Nice.
You know, and you're in like your 30s or whatever to your point, and you're just having that sensibility to be like, man, like we all kind of came together from something as like simple as like a thing you wear.
Yeah.
And now it's like I know you got kids, I know you're doing this, you work here, and that's like, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better kind of organic friendship.
Yeah, for sure. So, shit, I had a question. I forgot what the question was. You was preaching. I had another question to build on to the conversation. But yeah, man.
Well, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you said you've been doing this for a year now, right? So what would you think is like, in terms of your 3-year goal on how you want to take this, and then the next point to that is there an obstacle you're trying to get over to get to that next point?
So, all right. So, what I'm trying to do in 3 years, what I'm really trying to do is, I'm gonna give you the full breakdown.
Okay.
So I want to take this YouTube stuff and I want to go as far as possible. But what I want to do is, in high school is when I first picked up a camera and I started recording and stuff like that. I took a class. It was like a separate school from like your high school where we would go to take like classes like culinary arts, video production, graphic design and stuff like that. So it was like a separate school. You would leave your school for like 3 periods and then go to a separate school.
We had that in my high school. It was kind of like it's not a magnet program.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like you went off and it was like STEM, and you went to a different school to do like science classes and more engineering given classes. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That's exactly what it is, but it's more like creative type stuff, like automatics, like, you know, fixing the car and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
So I went there. I went there, and that's the first time I picked up a camera. I won 3rd place in the competition we had out of the whole state.
Oh, wow.
So I knew I had something there, but when I went to college, they didn't have anything at my college for that.
Okay.
So I ended up doing fine arts. Well, I did business.
Right.
Business was not for me.
Yeah,
when they started pulling out trigonometry and stuff, I said I'm cool. But yeah, man, she did the first question took over 2 boards, like 2 boards.
Oh,
this
really?
wall and this wall.
Okay.
So after I seen that, I went to my counselor and I said, this is not for me.
It's funny that you say that, because like I had opposite experience where I went into like going into engineering route, like computer science, but I did like a aptitude test because I was unsure, and then they said like you're gonna be good at that, or you could do broadcast journalism, because like and I like was too far down the road to turn back.
Yeah,
you know, so I was like, I'm already committed. Let's go.
That's exactly how I was, but it was more like when I left the math and stuff like that, they was like, I told them what I wanted to do. I wanted to work with the camera and stuff like that, and they were like, we don't have anything for that. The closest thing is gonna be like pretty much we training you to work on the news, and I'm like, it's cool, but I want to go further with it.
Yeah, and like take it into a route that's not just because it's like you don't want to be like those people like when you're on the news, it's like you got the very particular A-type personality. It's like I'm here reporting in on this, and it's like you got to have that voice.
Exactly.
And you know, your hair has to be a certain type of way. You're not in that route. It's not gonna make sense.
Yeah, I wanted to do something completely different. It was just boring to me. So after that, I ended up doing graphic design, did clothes, was selling clothes for a minute. And then I was like, I don't think this for me, because people kept flaking on it. So then I did a podcast, and then people kept flaking on that. So I was like, all right, I'm cool without doing that too. And then I picked the camera back up again. And the camera, it just made me feel like this is my area. This is where I need to be at. Like I felt like this in high school.
Yeah.
So
and you kind of got reinvigorated.
Yeah, and when I start editing and stuff like that, like everybody hate editing.
Of course.
When I start editing, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Let's see what else we can do with this. All right, this how we gonna do this. And I'm just doing it for like 1 day straight. My video out the next day.
Okay.
So with that hustle, it motivated me to want to actually do my own movie. Okay. So eventually I want to do a documentary, and then I want to do a movie after that. So I'm trying to work with that, build a brand and stuff like that, and then just carve it to my liking. Like Cole Bennett with Lyrical Lemonade, he went and did music videos. Now they calling him to help with movies and stuff like that.
Oh, of course.
So I'm trying to like build my craft and build everything around what I'm doing, and like focus on trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
So that it won't be like a 3-year goal, but that's like my long-term like goal, like actually getting to like that movie stuff.
I think like if you I'm all about visual, right? Like I put mood boards together. That's how this came to kind of conceptualize. Other hats have done that. Like it helps me kind of see it, and then I can picture what it's gonna like the layout, and then I can kind of gravitate to that. To kind of put my pen to the paper, if you will, right? And maybe for you, it's like you put that in a roadmap, like a little timeline, and you keep that as like a thing in your room or your office space, wherever you work, that you're creating your craft. And then it's like, all right, I gotta hit this goal by this point. What do I gotta do to get to that point?
Okay,
and then you break it up, and I feel like that keeps you honest and on track. You know what I mean?
With that being said, I got a question.
Oh, okay.
What type of goals would you set for something like that?
For someone like yourself?
Well, if say you wanted to shoot a movie, what type of goals would you set?
Oh, okay.
For,
so
I
would. So if I knew that I was into that space and I wanted to be going to from like, let's say, to your example, like a documentary, I'm gonna try and create content that starts at a foundation of what that is, and advocate to like smaller areas, smaller businesses, and then build kind of a portfolio around it so that I have arguing power, negotiating power to be like people who can back me with money. Be like, here, I have, look all this stuff I've done. This is the reach. Here's like the numbers behind it. Here's the engagement. I have this idea. I want to do this, and then you have like a baked idea around that documentary, and then you can use all this leverage that you had from existing work to piggyback and say like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I know that we can advocate to this type of audience, and it's going to create this buzz around whatever your theme is. And I feel like oftentimes, I tell this to a lot of like people I work with, I feel like small wins turn into big wins. You set yourself up that way, so it's like you're not going for the big whammy, you're going for that little bit of better turns into a whole lot more. And then you can kind of build continuously on that, like, foundation of like success that you have. And you learn more a lot from, in my opinion, you learn more a lot from like failing than you do from succeeding. Because you're going to be able to gain more knowledge and insight and say, like, all right, this approach didn't work that time, so I know that that's not the way I want to go. But I've had a lot of success this way. Let's build on that. So I think that would be like how I would do it.
That was just me finessing some game for myself.
I know what you were doing.
Some game. I needed some game too, man.
Man, it's all about trying to help and build each other up, man. It's never about bringing each other down. I fully am a firm believer of that. Like, I like to set up people for success in anything that I'm a part of. You know, I coach on the side. Like, that's just
what you coach.
So I coach lacrosse.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not my job. It's just something I do. I have a lot more fulfillment out of that than my actual job.
That's cool. I mean, shoot, a lot of people where we from, a lot of people do lacrosse.
Yeah.
It's a legit sport. I don't know if it's like a school sport over there, like where y'all at.
Yeah. So I coach for a high school.
Okay. I think we had a lacrosse team.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't play. I'm not a lacrosse player. It look a little too crazy for me. But I played football. I played the second level.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think like it's a contact sport. It's like hockey on land. But I played soccer all my life, and then I fell into that sport because I had friends in middle school. It was like, you should come out because you're fast. I was like, I disagree. I was slow. But it was basically an excuse to just, try something different, and it worked out.
For sure. Let the people know where to find you at, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Again, first off, thank you again for this. Just a pleasure talking with you about this.
Well, man.
Yeah, and so my name's Brett. IG's not.an.influencer, but it's with a 1. And just find me out there. I shoot content. All my content I take is on my own. So it's just, we can chop it up more. And yeah, if you have any questions on what I do, I'm glad to always share and reach out. If you have questions, I'm glad to help out.
For sure. I appreciate you, man, especially on the game, man. I'll be needing the gyms and stuff like that every now and then when I'm just chilling.
That's all it is. Like I said, it's just, opportunities like this, it's just about having a conversation.
Facts. I appreciate that. We're going to get back with you in a minute, man. For sure.
I went to China. I made that hat myself. I chose every color. I stitched it.
Hey, he talking about Brett. Y'all gonna see through the whole video. All right, so where yours at?
I got the Braves. You know what I'm saying? Right there.
We right here.
Yeah.
All right, so what was the inspiration?
My inspiration was my grandfather.
Okay.
He actually, it makes a year today that he passed away. So this was for him.
All right, so why you choose these colors?
Because his favorite color was blue.
Okay.
All the pictures I post of him, everybody's seen it. Whoever truly knows me, they seen that he loved all types of blue. This man, navy blue, sky blue, faded blue, indigo blue, all types of blue. So I chose this stone because the picture, the picture that inspired me, he was gray-headed. He got all grays. So I chose stone because of the gray hairs.
Okay.
So I chose stone. I was gonna do an all blue crown, but I want to go with the picture.
Yeah.
So I chose stone. We went with the blue because this is his ultimate favorite color.
Okay.
And I went with
blue.
And then I love blue because of him too. Blue is my favorite color, so I was like, that's where I got it from. So I went with the what's that called?
Baby blue.
Metallic sky blue.
Okay.
And then in the picture he had like a yellow, so I I wanted to do a little yellow. And then I had a little my own twist with the Denver Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony's my favorite player. So I had
My boy.
you know what I'm saying? The copper was just little razzle dazzle to make everything pop. Silver, obviously, it speaks for itself.
For sure.
And then the patch, I went with 99 because I moved to Puerto Rico in 1999, and my grandfather lived in Puerto Rico almost his entire life. That's where I practically grew up in. So when I moved to Puerto Rico in 1999, it just makes sense. That's why I did that.
That's what's up. I got chills.
That's why I did that.
I got chills off of that, bro. For real. That's what's up.
And then obviously the Batterman, like I said, like the Carmelo Anthony vibes. I did like a Denver Nuggets type thing.
Okay, yeah. I'm a Melo fan too.
Yeah,
Since
that's
came in the league, bro.
Kobe Bryant and Carmelo Anthony, my favorite players.
Okay, mine is Jordan, Bron, and Melo. And AI, of course. That was my all-time favorite.
They had to go. That's Swaggy King. He brought the swag to the NBA.
I wanted to be AI when I was a kid, bro. I couldn't get the braids though.
But that's why I did that. I did a lot of blue. Like that's why even the top, like sky blue.
Why you choose the braids though?
Oh, I chose the braids, right? Because abuelo. Right?
Got you.
I got something in the store coming. It's not here yet, but I got something else. So it's on the way. Y'all gonna soon see. But I did a tomahawk braids for a man.
Yeah.
That's abuelo. So I did the A for abuelo.
Yeah.
I do a little sneak peek. I got something else. My abuela passed away, so I got something else coming soon. Very, very soon.
That's what's up, bro.
Very, very soon.
So, alright, so if you didn't drop today, out of all these fitteds on the table, which one you picking?
Out of all these fitteds on the table, which one?
Out of all these, what you picking? That's not yours. We taking AMS's off the table too. That's the safe pick right now.
Well, I'm biased as fuck. I told you I love Kobe Bryant.
Oh, you going with Bean?
It would be shout out to Heavy. As soon as I seen this mock-up when we made all our hats, I was like, yo, this shit is fire.
And that script crazy. I told him this is the second fitted I seen that script on.
This shit nice.
Yeah, that mother.
Graphite with the black and then the shit gas. But that's just me being biased. You know what I'm saying? These are all good hats.
Okay. What's your third?
My third? It got to be the Vultures.
Okay, P. Rose.
P. Rose's joint.
Okay.
Oh snap! Where's mine?
He said, "Where mine?" Appreciate you. AMS and Friends, y'all pop out.
This is fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Vultures has to be my third favorite.
Okay. So before we hop off, what's pause? That was real pause.
That was OD pause.
That was pause.
Super pause.
Before we sign out, bruh, what if somebody trying to get to the level that you at right now? Get them some advice. What got you here?
Patience.
Patience is key.
Don't be a hater. Don't be mad that somebody, like, in this community, you're going to see people that just came in the community and they don't get a collab. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. Wait your time. Wait your turn. Because I've been in this community for about 5-6 years, since the beginning, since it started, before COVID.
Sheesh.
And like, this is one of my first hats. I had a hat drop last week, but this is technically my first hat. You know, like, so just wait your time. Don't be a hater. Don't be hating. Don't be mad. I know it's frustrating, but don't be upset. Wait your turn.
It's gonna be right around the corner.
Yeah, be humble. Be who you are. Stay real to yourself. Stay real to your friends. Support everybody, and that's it.
That's facts. That's facts.
I can't say nothing else after that.
That's facts, man. That's facts, man. Man, I appreciate you, man.
Of course, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the time.
Hey, thank you, bro. He a little lit right now.
It was faster than Brett's, I'll tell you that much. Brett gave a whole story. He built the pyramids. I'm out.
Hey, appreciate you. Oh, what's your IG?
Oh, my bad. My IG is Flexed Cuts, FLEXEDCUTZ. I'm a barber as well, so if you want to be in New York, I'm from New York, come to New York, I'll give you a haircut, flex you. That's why I'm Flexed Cuts. You know what I'm saying?
When I'm in New York, I'm getting my cut.
Yeah,
I know where to go.
Easy. I got you, bro.
I know where to go.
Finesse you.
That's family.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my line. That's my line. To family.
That's family.
I'm Dominic Toretto in this bitch.
Hey, oh my
Real
God.
shit.
Hey, family. That's what we're running off of. Family.
Familia.
Family. AMS and family. It's not even friends. It's family.
Yes.
Family.
That's what we wanted. We was like, damn, we should have did AMS and family. It's crazy. We was thinking that like 2 weeks ago.
That would have been crazy.
We should have did that.
Y'all should have switched it.
Yeah.
AMS and family.
But I didn't want nobody thinking, Fast 10 and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Fast 13. Hey, Fast 13. They on 14 now down there.
Everybody want to be Tyrese and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said they not trying to lock in on the number 2. We trying to just do one. One right now.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Hey, we gonna see. We ain't gonna.
I tell him.
No, we gonna wait. No more words, bro. All right, so what's your name and where you from?
Rob Smith Designs from Long Island, New York. Great to be part of this drop here.
That's what's up. This your first drop or?
No, this is actually my 7th hat. Actually, all been Chicago stores. First time working with Burdeens.
Okay.
I've had a few, I think 6 with 606 rims. And then, like I said, this when AMS, I'm like, again, just a good opportunity to start working with the Burdeens too. Because I mean, obviously, I've seen a lot of videos and drops, and it looks like it's a good store. So.
Yeah. So, which one yours? What we got?
Cardinals.
What's the name of it?
It was top. It had a few names. I think it was like Top Flight. So it's based off my character, Captain Pigeon. You're not gonna really see it. So I do like pigeon pins.
Oh, okay. I seen that one. That's fire. I seen that one.
So again, when AMS reached out, he's like, we got, it's, it's gonna be a hat, we're gonna do a drop, originally, so, I don't know, the first pin I ever did with AMS was the Pirates pin with the spinning bats.
Just clean out your fridge.
I think, I don't know if I seen that one.
I did this one too.
Oh, this actually my first one like this with the new era.
Yeah, but
I like that one.
I would say for the last 3 years, I think the majority of the pins that AMS has come out with, I've designed. So when he was like, oh, let's, we got to go pack to do, so I thought, let's do a Pirates hat, because that was originally the first thing we did. And then he's like, no, let's do something that represents you. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, we'll go back to, I tend, the hats I kind of do have the bird on it. It makes sense, right?
Yeah, perfect sense.
So I mean, the colors for the hat. I mean, I like blue hats, so I'm like, I'll do a blue hat. But the colors itself, obviously, is great for the pigeon. All the colors on the side patch too, are actually in the pigeon itself. So again, it's basically it's a version of my pigeon, but in a hat.
Okay. So you did the shirt?
I didn't do this shirt, no.
Okay.
The scrub guy did the shirt, but I did the window decal. I did a couple all the stickers for this, stuff like that. So I know, yeah, I've worked with AMS on a lot of stuff.
I was about to say, now that you showed me like the bird, I know your work now. I know I seen it all over your AMS page. So that's
we've been working
tough.
together for like 3 years.
Okay.
So when I first came into the community, Willie Moorbucks, he brought a bunch of pins to Cali, and I wasn't able to make it out there. So I saw AMS posted a video, and I saw my pins. So I just reached out to him like, hey, you like the pins? My first one. And honestly, since then, like we've been talking, and I don't think we didn't work together for like a year after that probably, but we were just constantly talking feedback on pins. We'd like ask for opinions on stuff too like that. And then he's like, I have an idea for a pin. He's like, I haven't done it in a while. I want you to do it. And then that's it's history basically. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. So I got 2 more questions. One, out of all these fitties on this table, if you couldn't pick yours, if you didn't drop, which one you taking home?
So it wasn't taking mine. I don't know. I mean, like this one. I mean, AMS's is really nice too. I like the colors. Again, I like blue hats, so this is like it's right up my alley.
I'm gonna have to take his off the table too, cause everybody keep picking that one, bro. I feel like it's the safe pick. If it wasn't this one or yours.
I like blue, so it's like that. Like the Rangers is pretty nice too.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Can't mess with Atlanta. I'm a Mets fan, so
I see. And then the last question is, give somebody some advice. Anybody out there that's trying to get in the fitty community, do pins, videos, whatever, content, all type of stuff. Give somebody some advice that's trying to get to y'all level.
So my pigeon. The main reason, like a lot of people don't know this, but the main reason I chose to do like a pigeon, like when I was trying to come up with a character, it was like, if you're anywhere you go, you see pigeons, right? And what does every pigeon do? They're looking for food. They're trying to survive basically. So like that's my biggest thing. Is like you just gotta keep grinding. Like that's like you put in the work is gonna eventually like the same thing. That's all I've been doing is just every night I'm sitting there drawing. So just the grind, just keep grinding. Like it's just put in the work and hopefully you can see results. You know what I mean?
I like that. That's the truth. That's a fact for sure. Y'all keep grinding.
I never would have thought 3 years ago I'd be where I am today as far as just creating and drawing and things like that. So
did you go to school for art?
Yeah. Okay. That's all. Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree. Was a graphic design with a minor in fine art. So like I did all that. Figure drawing, 2D design, 3D design, computer animation, everything. You name it, I've probably done it.
Okay, yeah, same thing. I don't even use my graphic design like that. So
same.
Yeah, I just be, I really just do videos and stuff now. But I went to high school for that stuff. So.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I would say I graduated. I went back to school later in life after took a few years off working. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So I went back to school, try to get something going. And I mean, honestly, I never for the last since 2012, I would say I've probably been trying to get something going on the side. And I would say not until I really came into the hack community, that's where I guess I found an audience that actually likes my work and follows my work. So it's like, again, I'm grateful for this community, I'm grateful for AMS, the opportunities that have come across just being here and working.
That's a good dude, man. AMS is a cool guy.
You say you ask me, I'm like, dude, I can't say no. Did him out of the store, I'm like, yeah, I'm there, dude. I'll put a hat together. Let's do it.
For sure, man. Well, over here we love your work, bro. So we're gonna keep it pushing, we're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna put it out there, man. But anything else, let the people know where to find you, social medias and stuff like that.
Designs, that's pretty much everything's there. Let's check it out. Follow me. I'm always trying to get contact up all the time. And if you ever had interesting work, just reach out.
Yes, sir. All right, my boy Don Paul. He is back in the building, man. Mr. Don't do bad today. Do good.
Hey man, we chilling, man. Just another great drop. A lot of good people out here and stuff, good vibes, and we here again. 2 drops in 1 month.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How was your drop?
For homecoming?
Yeah.
It was great, man. There was a lot of good people came out, just trying to recapture that moment from the first one. And actually, I think it was even better because this time It's a lot of good friends now. That first drop, it was just people that you didn't know right away. But then for the homecoming too, it was just a lot of good people who I consider friends. A lot of great supporters for everything that I do. So it was a great turnout. And everybody that showed up, they stayed the whole time, and it was just good vibes, man. It was good vibes.
That's what's up. Yeah, I wanted to pop out, but it was my grandma's birthday, so I couldn't pop out.
Shout out to Grandma, man.
For real. Shout out to Grams, bro. Shout out to Grams. So, my boy Don Paul. So, explain your fitted and everything around it. I'm pretty sure everybody already know, but we you know, for the ones that don't know, for the ones who don't know.
So this was based off of the Vultures single cover. This was before the album was actually announced. It was just one little cover, and I knew I had to do something outside the box. So if y'all know me, I always do Chicago hats, but this one time I wanted to step out of the box real quick and make a non-Chicago hat Chicago. So in the front, if you look up that Vulture single cover, it has like a glowy effect. So the front of the hat will glow in the dark. Outside of it, there's like a gold outline, so that's why we get metallic gold. There's gray in it, that's why we got the light snow gray, not white. I know y'all don't know the color of the hat, but the snow gray. And then there was a little hit of lavender in that cover too. So I wanted to capture that. There wasn't much lavender, but it was just a little hit. That's why I only did that. This is also metallic iris, pearlescent stitching right here too, just to give it that like shine effect from that album cover. So
Okay.
and then just kept it clean right here to match that front of the album and stuff. So greens are forever. So I feel like a gray bottom wouldn't do this justice because it's a gray hat. So there'd be too much gray. So I feel like this would give it that little pop of classic, the pop of color that it needed. So yeah, I just want to keep it simple, but to the point, and you know, a lot of people are rocking with it. So I'm always grateful for everybody, always happy for all the stuff that I do. So couldn't be happier, bro.
This fitted is crazy, bro.
So it was funny. It was actually something to cut you off, bro. So 1 week beforehand, I mocked this up and just had it on my iPad. And then literally a week later, AMS hits me up saying, "Hey, I'm doing AMS and Friends. You know, you're my boy. I want you to get on the pack. You have any hats?" I'm like, "Actually, I just mocked up something. Let me know what you think." He's like, "Bro, it's tough." So yeah, it was just everything came in together and it just worked out perfectly.
I fucking love it, bro. I love it. This was, you could ask AMS right now. I swear on everything I love. This AMS hat, and then whoever did the braids. I was stuck between them three. I was so stuck between them three. I'm like, bro, these like. I told Paulie before I came. I said, save me. I told AMS. I said, save me one of Paulie's. Then I was like, dang, should I get AMS's? The only reason I didn't get this was because, see, I did slightly good today.
Interview over.
I did slightly good today, bro. I did slightly good. The only reason I didn't get it was because I got this color multiple times in my collection, and she be telling me like, you need to get out of the box a little bit. So that's the only reason I got AMS's. If it wasn't for that, I would have got this one for sure.
Bro, I don't want to say FOMO, but
I would have got this one for sure. But I guarantee you for pre-orders, I'm sliding back on it. I got to. I'm sliding back on this.
P-Rose don't do pre-orders.
Oh man, P-Rose, you tripping.
So, okay, the reason why I don't do pre-orders, Ty actually made a good point. Because these are all made in different countries, right? And you can't predict where it's going to be made. So, the metallic threads and the colors of the hat are different per every country. So, you can't predict how it's going to look exactly, right? So, I don't want someone to look at this hat, but, oh, I'm a pre-order. And then when they get it in hand, because maybe made in a different factory, it don't look the same. Now they're upset. So, I don't want to waste people's moments and time for doing that, because this lavender may look different here, next factory it may look more purple, it may look dirt, right? The metallics, the iridescence in it, it could be better, it could be worse. So I don't want to take that chance with people's money, right? Thinking they're about to get something and then it's like a whole different hat and now they're not happy. Right?
P Rose trying to finesse me. I feel like, man,
I'm just trying to help you be great, bro.
What we got over here,
what
man?
Size you wear, bro? What size?
5/8, man.
Hold up.
Actually, 5/8 are a half. We got a half.
There's 2 5/8s left. There's 4 halves left.
We might get
there ain't nothing going on. This hat's almost sold out, bro.
We're gonna get wifey a half, bro. We're gonna get wifey a half, and since her side's right under mine, I'm gonna be rocking it too.
Shout out to the wifey.
Shout out wifey. Wifey on
wifey.
camera.
You know she told you not to get my hat.
Oh man.
Sold out her
See what
size.
you did?
Sold out her size. Sorry, wifey.
P-Rose said you can't get it, man. So, you know the infamous question, the hardest question. If you didn't drop today, which one you getting? We taking AMS off the table for you because you always got the safe picks.
Right.
So I wanna get you. Which one you gonna pick?
Actually, I'd probably go.
Which one you gonna do good with?
Either my boy Loso's Texas, my boy Flex's Braves, or can't go wrong with just the White Sox.
Yeah, that's
so I love what he did. So for anyone that doesn't know, he probably already said it.
Yeah,
based off the Lollapalooza 2005, and he kept it so simple to where it's just like he could have went mad crazy on it, wild colors and stuff, but he kept the tone down, made it wearable, made a classic hat. So for like all the White Sox collectors out here, this is a great one, just because you can't go wrong with it. It's just a simple, clean camel gray. You only seen this logo twice.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I went back and looked at all my scripts. I'd never seen the White Sox. When I seen that, I was like, oh, that's crazy.
I think the first person I seen do it was Carlos for his Hump Day pack, and then outside of that, it was this. So that's the only time you've seen these two, and it was at Burdeens only. So it's a special hat, but it's just tough, man, because everybody did their thing. Shout out to my boy Jules, his Orioles is his first hat he ever made.
Okay.
We're actually on a face call once, and my guy Noho Nadi, he was doing a lot of mock-ups for all of us because none of us knew how to do mock-ups, and he mocked it up that night. It was like 12 o'clock at night. We're just telling him colors, what we want and stuff. So that's where like my White Sox over in the corner with the infrared brim, that was from that night. Jules's Orioles right there. There's a lot of hidden KOC hats that were from that mock-up like 3 years ago, and a lot of different stores that they're dropping it with everybody. So it's good to see all my brothers get all their hats that we remember mocking up at 1, 2 in the morning, 11 in the morning, at night, and seeing all those come to fruition and stuff. So it's dope seeing get those old visions from all those moments to come back out now. So, but to not bullshit your answer, bro, I think if I had a gun to my head, it'd probably be the White Sox because I can't.
We
go
know
against,
you a die-hard Sox, bro.
I can't go against the Chicago, man.
This is the die-hard Sox right here. Everybody can say they like the Sox. Paulie is the die-hard biggest Sox fan, bro.
I don't know about that. There's some crazy collectors, bro. Shout out to my boy Julian. He's probably one of the biggest White Sox collectors I know. Shout out to my boy Alex. That's probably the biggest Cubs collector I know.
Okay.
So there's a lot of dope collectors out there. That's what makes this whole fitted community dope. Is there's a lot of people that either they collect all the hype. Some people that are very niche and stick to their team, and some people that's like to put a hat on just to throw that fit on, right?
Facts,
so
facts.
you can't go wrong with that, man. So yeah, shout out to all those people, bro.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the first time I've ever seen Paulie without a Chicago fitted.
Hey, it's time for something different.
And this is the very first.
People love the hat, so I'm like, maybe I should start doing a couple more teams outside of it with some Chicago inspo, obviously. But
of course,
we got some stuff cooking. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, I appreciate everybody rocking with the hat, man. It was just, it threw everybody off when they saw it was a Diamondbacks because everyone thought it was gonna be a Cubs or a White Sox.
I did too. When I seen it, I was like, oh, that's fire. Then I read it, I was like, Don Paul. Oh no, what?
Nah, it's a typo. He didn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
typo.
oh, I really expected a Chicago script or a Sox or something.
Yeah, I just want to throw it completely different. I think this was the perfect time to experiment with different stuff. I've been wanting to make different teams for a while, but it's just stuff I don't wear all the time. So I didn't want to just be that person just to make hats, right? Everything I do, I want to have some sort of meaning to it. Same thing with homecoming too. Shout out to my mom and dad. I want to do something for them. So everything has a meaning to it, whether it's paying homage to stuff from the past years ago, stuff that's now, stuff that's in the future. So I always try to think when I'm doing something like that. So yeah, man.
Okay. last question. For anybody that's trying to get to where you at right now in the fitty community, give them advice. Give them some advice.
So what helped me, and I don't think a lot of people say that, push your content. Push the content. IG is a great portfolio to show everybody what you can do. Whether you're a good photographer, you make dope pins, you got good outfits, you know, whatever it is, whatever you're good at, go crazy on it. IG is the best platform for like your own portfolio, so people can literally see what can you do, right? It's important to get your name out there because a lot of people, they just, oh, I have a hat, can I do it? I have an idea. But who are you, right? Just show yourself, brand yourself, step out, network, do all those things. Because when I was doing all that, I was just doing combo pitches for like a year. And then started networking with a lot of good people and got my name out there. So that's the point. You just got to keep pushing your content. Show everybody why you need to make a hat. You know, what are you doing? What's your purpose, right? Push that content, push it as hard as you can, multiple platforms, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you know, whatever works for you, and just love what you're doing. Like, I think a lot of people, they do this for fame and stuff, or money or whatever, but if you keep it true to your core on honesty, everything else is going to come after that, you know, but you just got to stick to what is true to you because people aren't stupid. They're going to see right through your bullshit, all this stuff, so you got to be very honest with what you're doing because if you're not, people are going to see it. They're not going to believe in your brand or whatever you're trying to do. They're just going to think you're clout chasing and all that, so push your content first and foremost. And it may be a longer grind for some than others, right? But as long as you don't give up on that, you know, good content is always going to be out there, right? If you keep at it and you're consistent, it's always going to be the thing. So push that content, network with the right people, and just do it for the right things, man. Like, I hate the word hat celebrity. I think that's such a crazy thing. Like, every time I hear it, I'm like, what do you mean hat celebrity? So don't be a hat celebrity. Be a good person, make dope content, and that's it. That's the tips, and P. Rose says so.
And before we get out of here, I do want to say that I did do good today because I did cop that P. Rose.
He did do that, but he didn't get the hat,
I did cop that P. Rose. So I did do good. I did partly good today.
He was hitting 50-50. I can't be mad at you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Shout out my brother P. Rose, man, for real.
Yo, hey, thanks for putting me on here, bro. You know,
always.
Look, it's much love. Like, this is what the hat community needs. You know, good moments. Everybody's here drinking, eating donuts, all this, just kicking it. Like, instead of all this, like, hat diversity where everyone's split up in groups and all this stuff, like, we're out here, you see it. Everybody's just chilling, you know, talking to each other and stuff. This is what it's about. None of this other politics. We don't need that stuff. It's all about what made hats so good is it's an escape from everybody's real life because we're all going through different stuff, right? And just to go to a hat drop, kick it with some people, it's that escape. That's that like couple hour escape from whatever you're dealing with, and that's what's important. So can't love it.
That's all love, man. Shout out my brother P. Rose. Tell everybody where to find you.
Appreciate you.
Tell everybody where to find you at right quick.
Don_Paul Leon on Instagram, TikTok. That's it. Only 2 platforms. One day I'll be as good as him and have my own YouTube page, but hey, one day.
I'm trying to get up there with P. Rose,
hey,
man.
don't worry about me, man. I'm just happy to be here, bro. I'm just happy to be here, bro.
I'm trying to get up there with P. Rose, man. That's all love, Brody.
Yeah,
appreciate you. So, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Julian. I'm from Patterson, New Jersey. Big Jersey, you know what I'm saying?
Jersey in the house. Shout out Jersey. So, you got the Orioles, right?
Yes, I do.
So, what's the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration is, you're going to laugh, but when I was younger, my mom's guy gave me a blanket that, you know, she gave it to me, and it was the color scheme. No matter where I moved to, I always had that blanket with me. When I go to sleep, I keep that blanket with me. So I saw the colors, I was like, you know what? I'm going to dedicate this to my mom. So this is for her, you know what I'm saying? So that's the inspiration because of that blanket.
That's a lot of love. I got the same thing, man. My mom got me a blanket. It's at her house right now, but I still kept it.
Yeah.
She got it when I was a little baby. So
okay.
I still got it at the crib.
Right.
But That's funny that you say that because she just told me a story where my brother came to the house to like pick up some stuff so he could take to his house and Indy, and he tried to take it and she was like, "That's not even yours."
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah, I had this since I was a baby, but I let him use it when he was, you know." So yeah, that's funny that you say that, bro. That's tough. So why you pick the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles?
You know, I'm a Yankee fan, but I always like the 50th patch on the Orioles. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Let me use that. I always thought that is one of those patches that pop. You know what I'm saying? So I did. Also, people don't really know, but part right here and inside of the front logo, it glows in the dark. Like people don't know that. So that's why the whole thing is not, you know, fluorescent. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it glows in the dark.
That's fire.
That's why.
So,
yeah, I always like that patch. One of my favorite patches. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why.
So, if out of all these fitteds over here, if yours didn't drop today, which one you taking home?
It would be between the Rangers or the Angels.
Dang. That's everybody's favorite, brother.
I like
the
that
Rangers.
scheme.
That Rangers.
That copper and pop.
I think like maybe four people that chose that one.
I like it a lot.
I thought it was gonna be Paulie's because of that gray and that gold. Like that's beautiful.
You can't go wrong with either one of them, but I'm real biased when it comes to like blue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite color.
Same.
So that's why.
Same,
yeah. But yeah, man. But you can't go wrong with either one of them. I'm proud of everybody that did something here today. You know?
So how you feel about this pack?
I'm very proud to be part of it. You know, especially being my first hat. You know, I held on to this marker for like 3 years, and everybody kept saying, "What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for?" And I'm like, you know what? Because of AMS, you know, it's my dog. And he was like, you know what? We're gonna make it happen. So I'm thankful for Jerry and the Burdeens company to allow me to do.
Oh, this your first drop, ain't it?
First drop.
Okay. So what was the process behind it?
Well, I mocked it up. One day we was bored. It was like during like COVID. There was a whole bunch of us on the IG, group chat.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? Let's mock up some hats. And everybody took their turn mocking up a hat, and I mocked this up. And me, I work a lot, so I just put it on the back burner, and I didn't think of it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know the whole starting process of who to go to and how to, submit it and all this other extra stuff until AMS brought it to my attention on what to do. Other people too. KJ, he helped me inspire to put the design together. And it's like, it was time. AMS hit me up one day. It was like, yo, you the first person I thought about when we was coming to this AMS and Friends. We're gonna do it. So I'm like, cool. And I let him take the helms. He guided me through it. He got approved, and now we here.
So how you know AMS?
I knew him from another store back in New York.
Okay.
And so I met him around 2019, 2020. So I known him for that long. We just clicked instantly from day one. He always showed me love. Always.
So this was in college or?
Say it again?
College?
No, at a hat drop.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said school.
No. Back in New York.
Okay.
A hat drop.
Okay. So with the details, how do you pick the details? Because I know I wanted to drop a hat, and then I know a lot of other people who want hats, to drop. So how do you go by with the details? Like, I'm gonna put this here, I'm gonna put this there.
Well, like I said, because of the color scheme of the blanket, it was majority, navy, orange, and maroon. So then I was like, you know what? Let me throw some hints of gold in there to make it pop, some hints of silver to make it pop, especially like on the tonal, the back patch to make it, pop even more. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I did like blue outline, it wouldn't pop as much. So get something that's bright, gold, silver, to make it look, to make it look good. So that's why I did it like this. So that's how I did it, man. And it came out good to me.
So
and I'm very proud of this hat.
So I was just about to ask, is this a good first drop for you?
So. I feel like it is.
You think so?
I'm very proud. The responses I got from it, everybody liked it and they wanted it. People have been hitting me up for it. obviously I can't buy more. If I could, I would. For the fact that, you know, people have been giving me positive feedback on it.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So, with that being said, since this is your first hat, I asked everybody this. Since this is your first hat, give somebody some advice to get to their first hat, or where you at?
If you can dream it, do it. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, it's not going to work, it's not going to sell. Do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the love of the culture. If you want to do it, do it. Don't let anybody stop you. You know what I'm saying? If you can dream it, put it on paper, and if it gets submitted and accepted, it's one of the greatest feelings in the world. I'm telling you. Especially because it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody stop you.
I love that. I love that. That's he preaching right here. He preaching for real, for real. But yeah, let everybody know where to find you at, man.
You can find me on IG. It's Rude Boy, RUDEBWOY _ Jules, JULES on Instagram.
We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. I'm gonna tag you, family.
Definitely, man. Appreciate the love, man.
Sure.
Thank you, man.
We're here. Last one.
The last one. The one y'all been waiting on. We got the boy to go, AMS. So, how you feeling today?
Feeling good. I'm proud of my guys. They, they never disappoint. You know, they're always ready to work. I mean, you spoke to every one of them. You know, it's the right reason for each person to be here. So, you know, it's a very special moment to bring everybody here, especially in Chicago, from everywhere. You know, so it was important to me.
It sounds like a game interview, low key. Fourth quarter, man, it was hard. It was hard, man. We had to push through.
That's it.
Hey, for real, for real. So, all these fitteds in here, you helped put them together? I heard you helped with some of them.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like anything, you put your name on anything. You want it to be top notch. Even if it's a friend. If a friend asks you, you know, what do you think? This looks good. What's your opinion? You know, and I give my opinion. I give my thoughts on it. I tell them, you know, maybe change this, look at that differently, you know. And yeah, some guys just first try. They were just like, this is my mock-up. And I'd be like, damn, this shit is fucking fire, man. Paulie hit me up with this mock-up. I was like, sheesh.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is me.
Hey, let Paulie know, man.
Yeah.
Let Paulie know.
For sure. Shout out to my guy.
I had an argument with myself on which hat to get.
Yeah,
did I or did I not?
I'm sure a lot of people had that argument.
Man, I told AMS, I said, bro, I'm stuck between three. He was like, I'm gonna put yours on the side. I'm like, he said, which one you want? I'm like, dog, I'm stuck between three, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But it was Paulie's flex with the Braves and then AMS's. But at the end of the day, y'all know I picked AMS's, and no, it's not because, you know, it's AMS drop. I picked it because she told me I need to get out of my comfort zone and stop wearing white fitteds or gray stone fitteds. So I was like, you know what? We just
gotta get versatile with your, you know.
Pick that up. Y'all see Paulie in the background. Yeah, I just had to switch it up a little bit this rip. But you help with some of these hats. How you feeling about them?
Man, this is a wonderful pack, man. The versatility, the differences, nothing's the same. You got, you know, script logos, you got letter logos, you got animal logos, you know, different colors, different UVs. You know, everyone has their own personality, I feel like, in their hat.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, it's special. This is like, there's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? For every collector, there's something for you in this pack. And that's my favorite part about it.
I love that. Especially, like, it's some of them. Y'all really got to hear the background to these fitteds, because it's some of them I was just like I wouldn't wear it because it's like either too bright or you know it's just a clean like you know something. I be wanting something in the middle where it's clean and then something that pop.
Of course.
So something like right in the middle is where I want to be at. So when I wear a fitted, I don't have to wear too many pins, but people will be like, "Oh, that's a nice ass, you know, that's a nice fitted." So I try to be, you know, like right in the middle where I could get multiple fits out of it, so where it's clean, and then over here where it's just pop. You know, I ain't gotta. It's kind of like my sneaks. They clean, but they, you know, something like that. So
be versatile with your outfits and things like that. You don't want to just buy one hat for one outfit. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
So when I heard the backstory to a lot of these, I'm like, damn, you know, I cop that shit. That, you know, it's
it makes
hard.
you want the crown. You know what I'm saying? When somebody puts the thought process behind anything they do, it's like, wow, you know.
Yeah. So let's get into yours. What we got? Explain the fitted, the meaning behind it and stuff like that.
So when my first hat I've ever did was an Angels hat. My off-white Angels royal brim. And that went crazy. Everyone loved that hat. Everybody was trying to get that hat. And I wanted to do like another one because I did two other Angels after it, but nothing with this logo. So I was like, you know what? Like an encore, like you know what I'm saying. You come out with your performance, and people want the encore. People want the second presentation. So I was like, I had to come out with another Angels, and I was like, what better hack than to have a pack that represents you? You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something that represents them. So if I'm gonna go back to like, let's say my roots of making hats, the Angels hat is always special to me. So I went back and I wanted to do like a part 2 to that first one. Something clean, something wearable. Navy blue is always something that, you know, everybody can pull off a navy blue fit, you know.
Is that your favorite color?
I'm a Yankees fan.
Okay. I just asked because
I grew up wearing navy blue. It's like
I was about to say.
Nature, you know what I'm saying?
Every time I see AMS, he got on some type of navy blue, like dark blue type of like last time I seen you had the Olympics on. And I'm like, dog, like every time I see him, he had the first time he had the aquas, the aqua 8s. I think that aqua it's like a blue mixed with like a green. So every time I see him, it's some sort of.
To catch me in red is like rare occasion.
Oh man.
Rare occasion. You know, I grew up a Yankee fan, so navy blue is always like you gotta have the navy blue sneakers, you gotta have the navy blue hoodie. You know, you gotta have the fits to go with it. So
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So, with the colors, why you pick those colors though?
So we went with navy blue. Like you said, one of my favorite colors to make hats with.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? We're dropping in the summer. I need something that.
Now I think about it.
I need something that's bright, but that goes with navy blue because not a lot can go with navy blue that's bright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So, you know, navy blue and baby blue go hand in hand. It's actually radiant blue. Okay. So it's a little darker than like baby blue.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
it looked damn near the same.
What better way than to do them together? So I went with it. And then the metallics, the baby blue stitching is just
pulls it all together. That shit fire.
Yeah, man.
Now that I think about it, AMS did drop the hat of the year last year. Guess what color it was? Navy.
Right there.
Oh, yup.
That one right there.
That bad boy fire. And
yo, that's a pin, right, yo? One of my favorite pins.
I had to once again.
One of my favorite pins.
I had to. That was fire.
I appreciate that, bro.
No, I appreciate you, brother. So we're gonna ask you the same question we asked everybody else, man. Let's turn around. All these fitteds on this table. We're gonna take yours out.
Yo.
Which one you going home with? You can be biased. You can be biased on this one because
that's tough because there's some of these that are like they're all fire to me. They're all fire. Like when I got the pack in hand, I was like, God damn, how can I make a choice? You know what? It's such a toss-up between Flex's Braves and Paulie's D-backs.
We on the same. We on the same.
Paulie's D-backs.
We on the same, bro.
It's definitely one of them ones. It's like
Paulie, what I tell you? What did I say? What I say in the chat, bro?
That snow gray crown.
I told him.
It's a little different.
I told him. I said I'm stuck between three. It's yours, Paulie's, and then the Braves.
And Paulie stepped out the box. Didn't make a Cubs or White Sox hat.
Yeah, I said that, bro.
Made a banger.
Fire. So you picking Paulie's or Flex's?
Yeah,
right?
one of them two for sure.
All right.
One day might be Flex, one day might be Paulie's. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's how I'm feeling. That's exactly how I'm feeling, bro. So to end this video, we gonna go to AMS. We asked everybody, all the creators, give some advice to somebody that's trying to get to where AMS at. Where you at?
Listen, where I'm at, and listen, I'm nowhere, man.
He's being humble.
I'm not.
He's being humble.
This is just, it's one of those things that you just don't stop, man. Don't get discouraged. I've been discouraged. You just keep pushing, no matter what. You know, if you can't get your opportunity, it will come. Just be patient. Patience is key in this. You can never rush anything, because when you rush it, you don't get the results. You get let down, and that goes into your mental, and you just gotta. But yeah. So it's just you just keep build relationships. It's important. It's important. Never have any expectations. Just keep pushing. Just set a goal, man. Set a goal. The goal is to make a hat, then set that as your goal. But be patient with it. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Nobody wants to be forced to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You gonna have a part 2 for AMS and Friends?
There's gonna be a Joker part 2 before that.
I wasn't gonna say it, but hey, you said it. You said it.
I'm gonna say it.
Let them know.
Yeah, I'll be back here in a couple months.
Hey, y'all know where to be at. Y'all know where to pop up at. My boy AMS said he outside for the rest of the year, man. So y'all pop out, and he gon' bring some good shit. Y'all just gotta pop out.
Yep, absolutely. Listen, I appreciate everybody's support. Everybody coming out. It's a good vibe here. Shouts to Jerry.
Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to family.
This ain't the last. We'll be here again, bro.
We'll be here once again, man. AMS, that's your Joker laugh?
Yeah.
Show him your Joker laugh, man. That's the real Joker right there, man. That's the Joker. So, you going to see the movie, right?
Yeah.
When it drop?
The movie drops, I think, October 3rd.
So you drop in after that or before?
To be determined.
To be determined. I tried to get some gems from him, man. I tried to get something from him.
You might have some, if it's before, you might have some crowns to wear to the movies, you know what I'm saying?
I tried to get it from him, bro. He won't give me the info, man.
There's a lot of stuff coming out. It's gonna be a good time. Another one.
Hey, man. Y'all just be ready for it, just like me, man. We ready for it. Absolutely. With that being said, man, shout out my brother AMS. Shout out my brother Jerry and Rolly at Burdeens, Chicago. Shout out everybody who came through to support the gang, man. With that being said, man, we out.
We out of here.
Peace. Hello, Yesenia. So, how was your first hat drop?
It was cool. It was interesting.
Did you like anything there?
I liked some of the hats. I don't remember
What colors?
There was like I like the gray one with I don't know what kind of blue it was. It was like silverish, grayish.
Did it have gold?
No, not that one. But that one was cool. And
The
then
one with the
that
blue
said
A?
What?
The one with the blue A? Was it blue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Flex's. It was all the way at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Flex's.
I like it closer to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. And then I like the one that said Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, that was Heavies. That one was tight too. I like that. Did you like the vibes?
Yeah, I like the vibes.
You like the vibes?
Everyone was really nice.
So, as a person that's not from the community, or not in the community, I should say, what would you rate it as an experience?
I would give it. Okay, so I would give it out of what?
10.
Out of 10. I would give it like a 6, only because I didn't know how to like I don't know anything about it, so I didn't know how to approach people and ask questions. But like what made it gain points was like somebody came up to me and was like, have you ever tried a hat on? Do you even know your size? And she like showed me how to try them on and figure it out.
So with that being said, would you try fitteds in the future?
Yeah, 100%.
So you would. Y'all know what that means.
I saw some hats that I could wear with.
Y'all know what that means. We finna get Kenny a couple of fitteds. It's gonna come soon, man. We finna get Kenny into, some hats, man. We already got L into some hats.
You know what it made me think of? It made me think of those like sneaker shopping with Complex or whatever.
I actually want to do something like that.
Yeah.
That would be tight. That would be super dope. Soon to come.
Oh. Okay.
Go ahead.
8 out of 10, because the coffee and the donut.
Oh, shout out Jerry, man. Jerry told me to shout out the coffee spot. I forgot what it was called, but shout out to the coffee spot, man. Jerry always go get this coffee, and it's fire. It's probably the best coffee I ever had. Actually, I ain't even gonna say probably. It's actually the best coffee I've ever had. Ale already said it was the best coffee she's ever had, so.
That you could buy at a store.
Some good coffee, man.
Yes, like as far as like coffee that you go and you buy at a store, this is such like a homemade coffee that
it seemed like a catered coffee, like it was freshly brewed.
Yeah.
So that's what you mean, like at a coffee shop.
Yeah, but I meant like it has that home, like the home style feel.
Yeah.
Like it's something you can make at home, but obviously you're not gonna make it at home.
Yeah, man. It was good. It was some good coffee, man. But yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to Jerry for putting us on to that, for real, for real. That's a gem. Y'all come out here. I'm gonna ask Jerry what the coffee shop is, and I'm gonna tag it right here somewhere on the screen, man. Whenever y'all come out to Chicago, y'all pull up there and get y'all some coffee, man. I might even ask him what kind of coffee it was, so y'all can pull up and grab what kind of coffee, Burdeens be having at the pop-outs, the pop-ups. Said the pop-outs for Kendrick. At the pop-ups. But till we get home, man, peace.